All right. Welcome back to the Get Money Roadmap through Short-Term Rental. I'm your girl, Venetia Brown, your short-term rental plug. All right, in this module, we're going to talk about who's your avatar. Remember when we talked about avatar and we talked about definitions, it's basically who are you serving? Like what population, who do you want on your property? Do you want the luxury traveler? Do you want an entertainer? Who do you want on your property? Okay? Knowing who you want on your property, honestly, is going to dictate how you actually set your unit up. Because if you set your unit up as a luxury space, but you're only appealing or you only want to appeal to the everyday travel person, you're actually honestly upside down because the money you would spend on the luxury space versus just, a couch you can kind of throw in there and make somebody happy, there's a big difference. So when we're talking about your population and who you serving, there's a couple examples of some of them, right? So you have your everyday traveler. You have your displaced families. So displaced families can come from different reasons. Being displaced can be, there was a bad storm. The whole city had to evacuate. It happened a couple times, actually. There was storms in Louisiana, and everybody came to Houston. I got so many bookings, it was crazy. And because they didn't know when they can go back home, they needed it. It was better than staying in a hotel. And they would bring the whole family with them. They were displaced. Another example of a displaced family is, say somebody had a leak in their roof and they called the insurance company. Insurance company said, okay, yep, we can take care of that, but you got to be out of your home for 3 weeks. That's a displaced family. So you just have to know, where you want to be. And in the paid course, we talk about how you actually get on the insurance radar and FEMA's radar whenever we're talking about these storms and things are happening and, they done submitted an insurance claim. We get you on that list. Now, say you want to serve entertainers. Is the properties that you have set up for entertainers? We all know entertainers come with, 20 or 30 entourage. They homeboys, cousins, and sisters, and everybody. Are you going to appeal to the entertainment? Do you have like a patio? Do you have maybe a smoke area? Do you have what are you set up for? Are you set up for entertainers? Government housing, right? So when we talking about government housing, that's a whole nother ball game. That's a whole nother ball game. But we do talk about that in the paid course as well. We help you get on that list, get you signed up with the government, get you certified, and honestly put you on the radar where you can get put in for bids that are ridiculous. Like when I've seen some of these contracts that the government was offering for housing, I was like, why didn't I do this earlier? But I teach you that. I teach you that as well. So another probably avatar maybe would be just your weekenders. They want to come for the weekend. They may want to come and turn up with their friends. It may be a birthday party, or maybe I had somebody ask me to do a brunch in my unit one time. Are you set up for events? Is your unit set up like really cute or whatever? Maybe you want to appeal to traveling hairstylists. Maybe your unit is set up with a bunch of separate individual booths. So a hairstylist maybe wants to come in there and either give a class or she has to do someone's hair and she's traveling. I'm literally giving y'all ideas, honestly. Like I kind of like that one myself, actually. Okay, I'm focused. But know who you're serving. That's why it's so important, because it's going to dictate how your unit is actually set up. All right? But so let's recap and kind of go over everything that we covered in. Whether it's government housing, displaced families, your everyday traveler, entertainers, if you want to have like a niche market, like I said, with hairstylists or barbers, or just like an event space where people come and host events and, after events, most people want to crash. know what you want to do. That ultimately is going to dictate how much money you're going to spend and, like I said, how you're going to get set up. So I'm your girl, Venetia, your short-term rental plug. You can find me on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, as Venetia Brown. Click the link in my bio and check out my book. And I'll see you in the next module.